Yay! We made it to the top of the mountain. I don't know how well we can see it, but we're walking up that hill. Really high up there. Doesn't look so hilly, does it? It is a steep slope. 3 weeks ago, I made this video that has brought over 600 of you here as at today. And for a YouTuber with the number of count of subscribers I have, that is a lot of people in a short time. I'm really, really grateful for all of you. And I'm so thankful you guys decided to stay. I thank you also for those of you that have shared this video, because on the impressions I got from YouTube, it shows that 60% have been shared via WhatsApp. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. In that video, there wasn't anything spectacular about it. Oh yeah, the topic said something about, our most sort of underrated foods. However, I think it was more than that. More than being underrated food. It was about the tips I shared. I shared tips about doing the simple things in life that we underrate, undervalue, that ultimately leads to wellness. And one thing I promised to do there is what I'm doing today. So guys, look where we're going. Unfortunately, this camera is not giving us the best angle. It's the hill. We are going to go off that hill together. Now, walking. I have lived in this area. It's a vast farmland. I have lived here for over 5 years. And in the last 2 weeks, I have walked here more than I have ever walked together in the 5 years put together. One of the major drawbacks of not walking this often in this beautiful space I have, beautiful expanse of land that is free to dog walkers and to pedestrians alike, has been because walking early in the morning as a lady alone is not a very safe thing to do. Although my area is quite safe, I live in a very safe local community. It's not the thing I would love to do on my own, but I see dog walkers doing it, so I decided to try on my own. However, I needed a catalyst. The catalyst was my sister. And this is thanks to sisters, friends, and all my loved ones over the years. My sister visited and she likes walking. I've had a friend visit as well previously, and we've come here for walks. We've come for walks with the family, but never going as high as our hill. Never getting to the peak of that hill. And so I decided to brave it and walk with my sister. And it was such an enjoyable experience. We're doing 5K on average 3 times a week. Just an hour or an hour and a half at the most. Beautiful experience. I'm so glad I had. It wasn't just walking, it was time to bond with my sister. And I know not everyone has a walking companion, but if you can, I think it will do you good. But like me today, I'm being solo, and I thought I'll share my solo walk with you. Going for solo walks could be a time for like prayer, meditation, reflection, and also talking to you, my friends. I got comments from this beautiful video that brought 600 of you that I talk too much. Yes, I talk too much, handsome. But I try not to make it talks that are empty. I want the impact of my conversations with you guys to be worth it. On the subject of talking too much, do I talk? Yes, I do. Do I talk as much as some people? Yes, even more. But then, do I talk less than some people? A lot less. So it's not about talking too much. I think people don't mean harm. People have so much to listen to and to watch. And it's really good. I really appreciate you coming to watch. But if I just did short form videos, I'm not sharing my journey. I'm just sharing hints and tips. I can't even, with the videos I do, let's keep walking, shall we? We're going up. I can't even share the full picture of my journey. But giving you a better picture is where the conversations come in. So I really do hope you understand. I do not mean to waste your time talking. I want to give you a better picture of what it is like or has been like to heal from chronic inflammatory conditions, something like fibromyalgia. It could be lupus for some people. It could be MS. It could be other conditions. It could be cancer. You can't get the picture just from short form videos. how to make juice to heal or how to make this avocado seed powder. That is not information enough. It's giving you why we get to this point and how we're moving on. I hope that helps. But to be honest, I could watch an hour-long video and just get one information that could help me improve my health, improve my life, and improve my well-being in general. So I'm hoping that with my talks, try not to skip it. Try and listen. You get one information. For instance, getting a walking body, or just getting bonding time with a loved one, or just not underrating the things, or what's the word? Or not overlooking the things you have in your area. So not overlooking places you have close to you. For instance, I have overlooked this place for over 5 years, and it's such a beautiful space. We've got lovely terrain to walk and to improve my health and also clear my mind. So what is the promise I am keeping? First promise to you guys, that I will continue to share things that would help you, give you value, and help in your own healing journey. And secondly, promise to myself. The promise to myself is that I would keep going for these walks, not underrating something as simple as walking. And I also want to add another promise. Of recent, having family over, as beautiful as it has been, has made it difficult for me to go to bed in decent time. So sleeping late. Sleep is so underrated, like absolutely underrated. We need to do more sleeping. Yes, I said it. Financial gurus tell us more than ever before to spend less time sleeping and more time working to ensure we get like financial security. And I understand the importance of that. Like oversleeping is no good, but sleeping less than 7 hours a day is also dangerous and detrimental to our health and would affect your longevity in the long run. So that is one more promise I am making to you and to myself, and I hope you can make that promise to yourself too. The fresh air outdoors is so beautiful and peaceful, absolutely peaceful. We're getting closer to our destination, are we? Guys, look at where we're getting to now. That is our hill, and that is the vast space. It's so peaceful. One of the things I am not looking forward to when walking is the cold season, the cold weather. I think that's one thing I'm worried about. So what are your tips to walking in cold climates? So we've got to live with the seasons. They're all important. But how do you walk when it's cold? How do you go out for long walks? How do you not feel cold? Well, too cold. My fingers have been an issue, so struggled with Raynaud's. They go numb easily in the cold. Keeping them warm is so important to me. My circulation. It's not been as bad since I changed my diet, to be honest. But staying out in the cold is just not an ideal scenario. So I try not to stay out too long in the cold. And the summit is right there. Just to let you know how far up this is, can you see the distance we've covered right from that end? From the houses, which I don't know how visible it is, let's see. So the houses all the way up there. And now we are nearly at the peak of the hill. We're nearly at the peak of the hill. I am so happy. Just about 1.5 miles. That's all from my house to this point. And I am so refreshed and excited. Yay! Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We made it to the top of the mountain. Guys, thank you so much for joining us get to this point. I hope this video has been of value to you. I hope you heard and learned something. And I really hope there's something you'd like to share with me about the promises you've made to yourself, or you are already in progress with, like in getting healthier and well. Anyway, thank you once again. I have really enjoyed myself, and I hope to once in a while take you out on these walks and share my thoughts. Now, I know not everyone has the opportunity to have such a beautiful landscape to walk. I do understand that, but wherever you are, make the most of your healing journey. Some people live in concrete jungles, they can't do this. So it is absolutely understandable. But what are you doing? Like I said, I've lived here for 5 years and I have walked this place in 2 weeks more than I have done in the 5 years put together. So we might have areas close to us that we have never discovered. So it's worth exploring and you'll be surprised what you find in your own space. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Share this video. I really appreciate you sharing this video to your loved ones. It makes us reach more people that will benefit from these simple informations that will help us get healthy. Guys, when I started getting well, healing, transforming my health, it was so complex to me. I was confused time and time again, what to do, what not to do. So that is why I'm trying to make simple, practical things for you and me to do. I know some things might still be complex to some of us because of where we are in our journey, but ultimately you will get there if you do one step at a time, making small little changes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me on this walk. Until next time, I will see you in another video. Now I've got to walk around. I got to go around all the way there and then I'll go home. So altogether, I'll probably do about 5K. I've done maybe 6K this morning and that's plenty. Anyway, bye-bye.